You know, one of the things I love about this channel is that it gives Liam and I an opportunity to work together on something.
Yeah, it's true. You know, we actually have very different approaches to problems and projects, but working on this challenge has given us an opportunity to work through these differences to find ways to achieve goals.
It kind of reminds me of The Rescuers and Bernard and Bianca's relationship.
Love that film.
I mean, honestly, Disney history has so many of these like odd couple duos throughout movies, like Lilo and Stitch or Joy and Sadness or even Kristoff and Anna.
Yeah, it's, you know, Disney movies are full of these odd couples kind of coming together and overcoming their differences against all odds to achieve goals.
Oh, and don't forget about Kuzco and Pacha.
Oh yeah, from The Emperor's New Groove, the unlikeliest of duos. That scene where they're back to back, scaling a cliff, working together for the first time to avoid death. Amazing scene, and it would probably be a great Lorcana card.
Yeah, and that's why we're excited to show you this.
Work Together, a 1 ink cost action card that gives one of your characters the keyword support for the turn, allowing it to help one of your other characters in a challenge. You know, the way Kuzco supported Pacha as they climbed away from certain death.
Is anybody gonna get that reference?
Maybe.
This cheap utility action allows you to surprise your opponent with a powerful challenge, perhaps banishing an opponent's character more efficiently than they thought possible.
Sapphire doesn't have a ton of removal yet, so these types of cards that allow you to increase your character's stats for a surprise challenge will be useful.
Bill Robinson's artwork is just perfect, capturing both the stress and the humor of this iconic scene.
It showcases how two individuals with vastly different personalities and backgrounds can overcome their differences and work together towards a common goal.
In this scene, Pacha and Kuzco have to learn how to trust and support one another, forming a personal connection and bond that will develop throughout the rest of the film.
And this piece is just such good Lorcana art. If you look closely, you can see Sapphire's ink identity coming through on the cliffs with the circle and line pattern that we've come to expect on Sapphire cards. Capturing classic scenes like these on cards is one of the things that makes Lorcana so special.
You know, Liam, I do love how they're capturing all of these classic scenes.
I do too.
But what I also love is when they create new and alternative versions of the characters that we loved.
The Floodborn
Are so amazing.
I know.
I mean, Hades conquering Olympus.
So cool.
Super cool. Hook stealing fairy dust.
Awesome. Aladdin as an outlaw.
Yeah, or maybe Jasmine as Queen of Agrabah.
I don't think people have seen that card yet, Aaron.
They haven't?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, I guess the genie's out of the bottle, as they say.
Let's take a look.
This Floodborn Jasmine, Queen of Agrabah, is not like any Jasmine we've ever seen before.
Originally, Jasmine wanted to flee her life of royalty, hiding among the commoners as a street rat.
This Jasmine accepted her royal fate and rules Agrabah as the queen. Philippe Laurentino's piece depicts clothing that emulates her father's, indicating she assumed his mantle.
The lighting indicates that it's dawn, as if the sun is rising on a new day and perhaps a new leader of the city. Jasmine leans forward on the railing as if, although she rules her people, she still longs to be beyond the palace walls.
We see Sapphire's circle and line patterns in her headpiece, her belt, the walls, and the railing on the balcony.
From a gameplay perspective, Jasmine is a healer and helps keep your glimmers alive. When she enters play or quests, she removes damage counters from all of your characters.
And if you shift her into play, she removes damage counters from herself.
That's true.
And with a shift cost of 3, you can get her out pretty cheaply.
That's also true. At the moment, we only have one other Jasmine to shift with, but as we get more in later sets, particularly Jasmines of cost 1 and 2, this Jasmine will get far more versatile.
You know, I also have to say, I'm really excited to add her to my Inevitable Princess deck that's going to get created.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, and this is the first queen we've seen outside of Frozen.
That's also true. Awesome. We have another queen. And queens don't matter yet, but they're going to eventually.
Overall, these two cards are just samples of what makes Lorcana so amazing. This game is going to be able to blend these classic movie scenes that we all grew up loving with new and alternative versions of characters that we could have only dreamed of.
I know, I love it so much. What do you think of these two cards? Which one of them is your favorite? Let us know below.
And thanks so much to the Ravensburger team for giving us this privilege to reveal these two beautiful cards.
Love it. Sign off, catchphrase.
Do you think we should tell them your nickname in high school was Llama?
I don't know how to respond to that.
Llama face!
Llama face!